And my borokai over there is looking really good. 2 pups. One of the pups lost some of the leaves on its face, but I think it's okay. Yeah. My champagne was repotted too. It shrank its face a lot because it had frost damage from earlier this year. And it dropped most of the leaves, but the size shrank down considerably because all the damaged leaves fell off. And now I put it in a smaller pot because it wasn't really, yeah, I mean, it needed to be repotted anyway because I've had it for quite a long time now. Let's see. It looks like it's doing well. Let's look at these little popping tips. Yeah, it's looking really good. And this was one of the pots. I don't know if I posted that video yet, but probably not. Did like a channel opening on that. But let's see. Oh, that might stop before you guys. This is the propagated one. I had another one, but that one is not doing so great. And this one I repotted. So if you want your propagations to get bigger and more plump and whatnot, you have to pot it deep into the pot, all the stems, because this, for whatever reason, it was growing, but it was just kind of growing tall and not necessarily bigger per se. So the stem was like really, really thin. It was like literally like 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter thick. So I made this kind of longer, small, but the opening is about 2 inches, but deeper. I think it's about 4 inches tall. To specifically plant things like this, where I need to plant the plant all the way down into the pot. I made this for that purpose, and I potted in it, and it's working. Look, the face got so big, so plump, so beautiful. Love it. Hopefully, I mean, if only I could do that with all my plants. I'd really love that, all my propagations. But yeah, some of my other propagations do not look great right now, and I might lose them at this rate. Yeah, we'll have to see about that. But this is like the one successful one that hasn't died and actually grew and it plumped up. So as you can see here, I'll show you my other propagation. This is my moonstone. Yeah, so it dropped a lot of his leaves. It's not looking so great. I should probably repot it deeper into the pot. I've been sort of lazy with that, so we'll see. I'll do that soon. Ooh, and my subcurimbosa wow over there, this one. That's looking pretty good right now. I've been trying to water it more often because I want these to plump up before winter. Because in the winter I will bring all of these in. I have no choice but to bring them in. And I can't water them as much when they're inside. And that one also is suffering from that weird virus as well. You can see all the little black dots on the face, on the leaves. Yeah. Trying very hard not to have to pick up the pot because it's pretty heavy, this one. It's not that big, but it's heavy. I can't hold the camera and lift it up at the same time. Yeah. So I think that's it, right? I mean, at one point, so I'll show you guys. My ghost plant over there. I see some dried leaves. This is another plant where the dried leaves fall off fairly easily. I'm gonna reach. Did you just see that? I just knocked off one of the more like healthy leaf off of that face. There's a little offset on the bottom. Whoops. But yeah. But you see this? This is it's my bluebird. It's just getting really big, and that's like a 5-inch pot. But the face is just getting so big, and it's not. I got it as a bluebird. I mean, it came to me labeled as bluebird, but it doesn't look like anything like a bluebird. Yeah. Let me see if I could bring it closer to me. Move this out of the way. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Okay, here we go. So, look at how crazy this is. Look at this thing. I mean, it is massive, first of all. Look at it. It's massive. And it doesn't have any farina like a bluebird should have some farina, right? But this is always looked like this. And it's beautiful, but it doesn't look like anything like any of the other bluebirds that I have. So my guess is, I've heard that this happens with succulents, where even though it gets propagated from a bluebird, sometimes different faces come out of the propagation. So it could be because when they're hybrids, or a lot of the succulents they've been made, and they're technically a hybrid of something and something others, two other succulents, and sometimes they end up looking more like the father plant, or sometimes they look like more like the mother plant. That's the explanation I have heard. But I'm gonna move on. My Tinkerbell, look at how beautiful my Tinkerbell is doing right now. I actually repotted that too not too long ago into a deeper, taller pot, not necessarily bigger, but like a taller pot, and it's grown a good amount. Like, look at the face. It's all like, it's such a beautiful cluster right now. I only hope that it's going to maintain that beauty in the winter when I bring it inside, because I'm kind of like expecting the worst right now, because they get really leggy inside. But I'm keeping my fingers crossed, and I do my best to keep that room nice and cold and water sparingly. I will do a tour where I show you guys all the names of these succulents. But until then, I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Bye now.